Welcome back to another episode of Art of Trading. I hope that you've understood the basics of Forex market from the level 1 of our course. And if you haven't watched any of the videos of level 1, the link will be provided in the I button above. And with this episode, let's kickstart the level 2 of Art of Trading. As always, there's a disclaimer that this presentation is only for educational purpose and it should not be considered as an advisory service. Let us look into what we'll be covering in this episode. Firstly, who's a broker? Then types of forex brokers, and at last a comparative study between dealing desk and no dealing desk.
Investing in a stock market can be quite risky if you don't know when and how to invest in the market. So, it is essential to have an expert knowledge in that field. That's how brokers come into the picture, in our case, forex brokers. By definition, broker is an individual or a firm that acts as an intermediary between an investor and securities exchange. As exchanges only accept orders from the individuals or firms who are members of that exchange, individual traders and investors need the service of exchange members. Brokers may also provide investors with research, investment plans, and market intelligence. One of the advantages of having a broker is that you will get substantial leverage. For example, if a broker provides you with 1:500 leverage, you will be able to trade for $500 for every $1. The two regulatory authorities of forex brokers are Commodity Futures Trading Commission, that is CFTC, and National Futures Association, NFA. Some other features are most major brokers will allow prospective clients to use a practice account so that traders get a first-hand experience of how the market works before actually investing the money. As the forex market is 24 hours, most quality forex brokers will provide 24-hour customer service. Now let us look into the types of forex brokers. They are divided into no desk dealing and desk dealing. No desk dealing is further divided into STP and ECN plus STP. Now let's look in detail. Forex brokers that operate through dealing desk brokers make money through spreads and providing liquidity to their clients. They are also called market makers. Since market makers control the prices at which the orders are filed, it also follows that there is very little risk for them to set fixed spread, about which you'll be learning in the coming episodes. Now let's look into an example to understand it better. Let's say you place a buy order for Euro USD for 100,000 units with your dealing desk broker. To fill you, your broker will first try to find a matching sell order from its other clients or pass your trades on to its liquidity providers, that is, a sizable entity that readily buys or sells a financial asset. By doing this, they minimize their risk. But if there is no matching order, they will take the other side of the trade. Next is no dealing desk. As the name suggests, no dealing desk brokers do not pass their clients' orders through a dealing desk. It can be divided into STP and STP plus ECN. Forex brokers that have an STP system route the orders of their clients directly to their liquidity providers who have access to the interbank market. Due to this service, they claim commission as their compensation. For example, when you decide to buy 100,000 units of Euro USD at 1.3002, your order is sent through your broker and then routed to either liquidity provider A or B. If your order is acknowledged, the liquidity provider A or B will have a short position of 100,000 units of Euro USD 1.3001 and you will have a long position of 100,000 units of Euro USD at 1.3002. Your broker will earn 1 pip in revenue. Now let's talk about STP plus ECN. ECN brokers allow their clients to interact with the orders of other participants in the ECN or Electronic Communications Network. Participants could be banks, retail traders, hedge funds, and even other brokers. ECNs also allow their clients to see the depth of the market. The depth of the market displays where the buy and sell orders of other market participants are. Because of the nature of ECN, it is very difficult to slap on a fixed market, so ECN brokers usually get compensated through a small commission. Now that we have learned the types, let us look into the difference between each of them. Let us look at how they make money. For dealing desk brokers, it is through fixed spreads. For STP brokers, it is mostly through variable spreads, whereas for STP plus ECN brokers, it is variable spreads or commission fees. Let us look at how they route the client orders. Dealing desk take the opposite side of your trade. STP is simply a bridge between the client and the liquidity provider, whereas STP plus ECN is a bridge between client and liquidity provider and other participants. Let us look at the price quotes. Dealing desk provides artificial quotes. STP, the prices come from liquidity providers, whereas for STP plus ECN, prices come from liquidity providers and other ECN participants. Now let us look at the execution of orders. For dealing desk, the orders are filled by the broker on a discretionary basis, whereas for STP and STP plus ECN, it is automatic execution and no recodes. And the exclusive feature of STP plus ECN is that it displays the depth of market or the liquidity information. With this, we have come to the end of the episode.
If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, and if you have further queries, please put it in the comment section below or approach us through our Telegram channel. The link for the channel will be provided in the description below. Thank you.